slowly we'll begin. So if you aren't already there, bring your hips towards your heels and extend your arms forward. And let the forehead come down onto the ground, onto the earth. Allow your chest to drop down. Allow the head to be supported. And really take a moment here to arrive in center. As you begin, start to notice if you feel any sensations in the physical body. Are there any sensations that are communicating to you how you're feeling today? How is the physical body? Are there any areas that feel sore? Any areas that feel tight? And how does it feel to arrive here in child's pose, where we take a moment to attend to the parasympathetic nervous system? Begin to notice how you're breathing. And send your breath into the side body and the back body. Let the eyelids feel heavy. And feel the middle of the eyebrows, the center of the eyebrows, to soften and relax as the jaw also relaxes, and your neck. Let's take an inhale here through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, letting anything from your week to be absorbed by the earth as you exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale, letting anything that feels heavy go. Now let's walk the hands further forward towards the top of the mat as the sitting bones begin to shift to come above your knees. So we're coming towards Anahata Asana. Rest the forehead down again. But here you could also bring the chin down. And let's take a moment in Anahata Asana to really again stretch through the front body and bring spaciousness on the side body as well. And let's take a couple of breaths here. Coming towards that Ujjayi breath, that oceanic breath that is the result of a soft restriction at the back of the throat. And let's slowly press the hands down to lift and bring the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Let's tuck the toes here and inhale to open the chest and come into a cow stretch. And exhale as we come back into a downward dog, sending the chest towards the thighs and extending the legs back. And again, we're going to bring the knees down slowly as we begin to inhale. Keep inhaling, and at the top of the inhale, open the chest into a cow stretch. And exhale, send your chest towards your thighs and come back into a downward dog. Let's keep flowing like that for a few more rounds. Knees come down, chest opens. As you begin to exhale, chest comes towards the thighs, and at the end of the exhale, you push back into downward dog. Again, knees come down slowly, anticipating the floor, and use your abdomen here to gently touch the ground. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, come back into downward dog. Let's hold downward dog for a couple of breaths. Bend the knees one after the other. Feeling the calf muscles lengthening. Finding so much spaciousness in your spine. And from here, let's lift the heels and ripple forward towards a plank pose. Super slowly unfolding, unraveling, bone by bone, and the head unfolds last. And exhale, send your sitting bones up and back into downward dog. Again, inhale as you come forwards to plank super slowly. So we're bringing some spinal waves in our practice. Exhale, back downward dog. That brings so much fluidity into the spine. And it's amazing for the nervous system. And of course for the spine. The spine loves these kind of fluid movements. Exhale, back to downward dog. Come forward again, inhale. This time, bend the knees, hover them off the floor. Keep them hovering, but then shift the weight back. Bring the chest to the thighs and unravel in downward dog. And let's repeat that. Inhale, forwards to plank. Exhale, bend the knees, hover them off the floor. Chest to thighs and back to downward dog. One more time. Inhale, forwards to plank. So we're really becoming very detailed with a combination of breath and movement here as we come back again into downward dog. Let's bring the feet together at the top of the mat. Reach the right leg up and back. Inhale. And exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Bring your left knee down. Inhale as you open the chest, look forward, look up. Send the shoulders back. Exhale into Ardha Hanumanasana. So we're still warming up and we're finding that combination of breath and movement. Again, inhale as you transition forward, open the chest. And exhale, coming back into Ardha Hanumanasana, drawing the right hip back and folding over the right leg. One more round. Inhale to open. And exhale back. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, lengthening through the spine, lifting slightly. Exhale, sinking in. So in vinyasa, we find that breath and movement combination, and we ride the wave to open the body. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale as you soften through the back of your right leg. With your next inhale, bring the right foot down. Reach both arms up, Inhale. Circle the arms all the way back. Bring your hands down and step it back into a downward facing dog. Come forwards to a plank. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knees down. Arc your back. Bring the chest between your hands and the chin down. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, come forward into a little cobra, shoulders back. Take it super easy. You can lift your hands slightly. And exhale, push back into downward dog again. Lift your left leg back. Inhale and take your time to do this. Don't shoot the leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Just warming up for Surya Namaskar here. Inhale to open the chest, look forward. Exhale to come back and fold over your left leg. Twice more. Inhale to open and look forward. And exhale, folding over your left leg. One more round like this. Inhale to open. Massaging the body open. Breath by breath. Exhale back. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, softening, melting in. Twice more actually. Inhale. Exhale, the left toes are active. Don't worry if your left knee needs to be bent. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stepping onto that left leg. Reach the arms up. Inhale in a low lunge. And circle the arms back as you exhale. Bring both hands down. Step it back to downward dog. Smooth transition between each movement. Inhale, forwards to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale into a cobra, shoulders back. You can stay low. Exhale, back to downward dog. Wonderful. Let's take one breath here. And let's walk the feet towards the top of the mat. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Relax your neck. Let the head hang and sway from side to side. Let the head feel super heavy. Let the head gently pull downwards so that there's so much space between each vertebra. Relax your jaw. Now release your arms down and let's roll the spine up, one vertebra at a time. Wonderful. And now as you come all the way up, roll your shoulders back. Bring the palms together in front of the chest. We're going to begin with Surya Namaskar, sun salutations, the classical variation, and then we're going to add to that. So with the inhale, lift the arms and open the chest. And as you exhale, fold forwards in Uttanasana. Step your left leg back, bring the knee down. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, step it back, downward dog. Inhale, forwards to plank. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar, knees down, chest and chin. Inhale, forward, shoulders back into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Step the left foot forward, bring the right knee down. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, step the right foot forward and fold Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Again, inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Right leg back, knee down, inhale, chest opens. Exhale, hands down, downward dog. Roll forwards to plank, inhale. Exhale, knees, elbows in by the rib cage, chest and chin. Inhale into a little cobra, shoulders back. Exhale all the way back, downward dog. Step the right foot forward, bring the left knee down. Inhale, look forward, open the chest. Exhale, step it forward and fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now we're gonna add to that. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Step the left leg back, bring the knee down. Inhale, as you reach the arms up now. Exhale, bring the hands down and fold over the right leg as we did at the beginning. Inhale, as now you bring that right foot down, lift the back knee and reach the arms up in crescent lunge. But we're gonna keep moving. Circle the arms back and around. With your exhale, bring the hands down and step it back to downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, either knees just chin or half chaturanga or chaturanga. This is the half chaturanga. Inhale into either cobra or upward dog, your choice. Exhale, chin to chest, downward dog. Step your left foot forward and bring the right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up in crescent, low lunge. Exhale, as you bring the hands down, fold over your left leg. Inhale, as you step that left foot down, reach your arms up. Circle the arms around with your exhale, bring them to the floor and step the right foot forward. Inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more round like this. Inhale, reach up, open the chest. Exhale, fold forwards. Step your right foot back, bring the knee down, inhale, reach up. So always noticing the sensations that arise in the body. Exhale, hands onto the ground. Lengthen your left leg, fold over the left leg. Inhale into a crescent, reaching the arms up. Exhale, circle them back, bring the hands on the ground and step it back to downward dog. Float to plank, inhale. Exhale, either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, your transition, your back bend, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward and bring your left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold over your right leg, flowing with the breath. Inhale, stepping that right foot down, reaching up with the arms, lift the back knee. Circle the arms around, feel the chest opening. Bring the hands onto the ground and step the left foot forward, folding. Inhale, come all the way up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. In Anjali Mudra, taking a moment here, noticing a few rounds of Surya Namaskar, how much difference they make in the way energy flows within the body. And it's an amazing practice that you can do every morning. A few rounds of sun salutations. Now let's bring the feet together. Bend the knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Reach the arms up, keep the neck long. Press the legs towards one another. And keep sending your sitting bones back. Let's hold here and breathe. Feel each inhale slightly lifting you away towards the sky. And each exhale taking you further down and in. So feeling that apana, that upwards rising energy, and that udana, and then the apana grounding us. One more breath here. Really nice. Let's fold forward and interlace the hands back behind you. Let them fold over the head towards the ground. Noticing again where in your body maybe you're holding some tension. How is the body responding to the movement? Does it feel like it's exactly what you wanted? Do you feel tired? And how is the breath impacted? And slowly let's release the hands down. Take a halfway lift in Ardha Uttanasana, look forward. Exhale as you plant the hands down and step it back to downward dog. Let's bring the feet together at the top, at the back of the mat. Reach the right leg up and back. Super slowly lift the leg, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, round and touch. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to the nose, round and touch. Drawing the navel in. One more. Inhale. And exhale, knee to nose. And step it through. Let's release the left knee down again. Inhale to reach the arms up. This time we're going to hold low lunge. And gather the inner thighs towards one another. Let's keep the palms together. Bend the elbows. Hug the elbows in so that they hug your head gently. And lean your head back towards your forearms. Breathe into the middle of the chest. Make sure you're not standing onto your knee. Draw your pelvis further forward and down, but not collapse fully. Keep it contained. Let's take one more breath here. And with your exhale, bring your hands down. Lift the back knee and fold over your right leg. And let's hold here and breathe. You don't have to completely straighten your front leg. Any amount is good. You can close your eyes. You can have blocks here as well if you need to. Keep the head, the crown lengthening forwards, and keep drawing the right hip bone back. Feel each breath taking you further and further into the stretch. Now let's rebend that right leg for a high lunge. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Let's hold it here. The back leg is active and the front knee is above the ankle. Really nice, everyone. So notice where maybe you're gathering tension. Soften your neck, soften your eyes. Let's bring the left hand down for a twist. Reach the right arm up. And so really sending the right arm back, feeling your spine spiraling. And you can either stay here or bring the left elbow outside the right knee and press one palm over the other to get further into the twist. Now from here we're going to transition to a side plank. We're going to bring the left hand down onto the ground. Shift all 10 toes towards the right side of your mat and either stay here with the right foot supporting you or bring the right foot over the left foot and keep reaching the right arm up. Keep pressing down through that left palm, keep reaching up through the right hand. If you want to, you can step that right foot behind you and find this waterfall shape here. This Shavasana. And let's slowly bring the right hand down and send it back to downward dog. Let's flow through a vinyasa. Inhale forwards to plank. Exhale, your choice, chaturanga all the way to the ground. You can always skip the vinyasas and come to child's pose. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhale back, downward dog. Let's step the feet together and come into the same sequence on the other side. Left leg reaches up and back. Inhale, keep the hips square. Exhale, knee to the nose, round and touch. Again, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, round and touch. One more. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Then step it through. Bring the right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bend the elbows, heels of the hands, behind the head, forearms hugging the head, opening the chest to the sky. Holding and breathing. Space in the front body. Noticing again, is anything becoming stiff? Are you becoming stiff anywhere in your body? Or can you soften in each asana? Now let's inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Lift the back knee, straighten your front leg as much as you can and fold over. Breathe. We are progressively opening the body more and more. And let's rebend that left leg and reach the arms up. Crescent lunge. So holding it here. Really feeling that groundedness through both feet. Softening the neck. How is your breath? Let's find that twist. Bring that right hand down. Lift the left arm up. Draw the right shoulder back. Make sure you're not collapsing onto your right shoulder. Deep, long breaths. If you want to stay here, continue here. Otherwise, bring the elbow outside the knee, pressing one palm onto the other. Massaging the internal organs as we twist and breathe. Bringing rather fresh blood, oxygen. Let's slowly release the right hand down. And we're going to shift to that side plank, turning all 10 toes towards the left side of the mat, reaching the left arm up, either staying here or bring the foot above the other foot. Really pushing down through that shoulder blade, the scapula, rather than just the shoulder. And you can either stay here or come into Parsvavashisthasana where you step the foot behind you. It's not a wild thing just yet. It's more like a sideways opening. And slowly let's come back into a plank. Let's come straight away to a vinyasa or child's pose. Exhaling to hover. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale back down dog. Now flow forwards into plank. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knees down. Walk the hands forward, coming into Anahata Asana as we did at the beginning. Let's take a couple of breaths here before we continue. Dropping the chest down. And from here, we're going to come into Sphinx. So bring the forearms down and bring the pelvis down. And in Sphinx, let's roll the head towards one direction and the other direction. No rush. If you find a particular spot where you want to stay and breathe, feel free. And let's come all the way down onto the front body. Take a breath in through the nose and side out through the mouth. Let's come into a Shalabhasana. Bring the hands back, and as you inhale, lift the chest, the arms and the legs. Feel each inhale lifting you away from the floor, and each exhale taking you closer to the floor. So there's a constant pulsation here, and the shape is dynamic. And with your next exhale, come down and take a moment to rest. Turn the head towards one direction. And let's bring the hands under either cobra or upward facing dog. Back to downward dog. So let's reach the right leg up and back, but this time bend the knee and open up the hip. So keep reaching the knee up to come over the sitting bones. But keep drawing the right shoulder down. Inhale here and exhale as you step the right foot forward. Bring the left heel down. We're coming into Virabhadrasana 2, opening up. Really spreading the arms, reaching forward and back with your fingertips, opening the knee out so that you can see your right big toe. Make sure the back leg participates, knee over the ankle in the front leg. And keep gazing forward past your right middle finger. And let's bring a little flow here. So with your inhale, reverse warrior or Shantivira, reach up and back. And as you exhale, let that right arm circle down, either elbow to knee and left palm up to the sky, or elbow inside the knee. Parshva Konasana. Let's keep flowing. Left arm comes down. Inhale, Shantivira, reach up and back. Exhale, Parshva Konasana. Left arm up and over. Again, inhale. Flow with your breath. Exhale, Parshva Konasana. Let's hold and breathe here. Keep turning the chest up. Wonderful. With your next inhale, come up. Vira 2. Straighten the right leg. And let's come into triangle pose. So keep reaching forward. And when it doesn't go any further, release that right arm down and turn up towards the ceiling with your chest. Keep the breath going. You can gaze up towards your left hand, or you can gaze down, especially if your neck feels on the tighter side. Keep rotating that thigh bone out. Where do you feel in this body, this movement? And how can you breathe towards the sensations that arise? And you can either stay here, or we're going to transition into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So we're gonna shift, we're gonna bend the right leg first, shift the weight towards that right foot as we bring the right hand forward and out towards the right side, and the left leg lifts. Reach the left arm up. Now, of course, you can have blocks here if the floor seems too far away. Keep the back foot super active as if you're standing onto a wall with your left foot. You're pushing onto a wall. You can stay here or bend your left leg and catch your ankle. And open the chest as you press the foot back towards your hand. Take 2 more breaths. Wonderful. Let's release that foot. Bring that left leg all the way back. And walk your hands towards the middle of the mat. Turn all 10 toes to face the left side of your mat. And inhale to lengthen through the spine. And exhale to fold forwards. In Prasarita Padottanasana C, and press the floor forward with your hands. Make sure that the feet are parallel and that your weight comes towards the toes. And with your next inhale, walk your hands under your shoulders, take a halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, walk your hands towards the top of your mat again. Now, option to come back into that side plank if you wish to. So if you're joining me there, bring that left hand down, transitioning to the left side, knife edge of your left foot, either side plank like this with the support of your right foot, or wild thing this time, if you want to step behind and open the chest into a wheel shape. Take a nice breath in here. And exhale as you gather through the core. Bring both hands down to plank. Either back to downward dog or through a vinyasa, your choice. Opening into up dog, back into downward dog. Let's come to the second side of the second wave. The hip opening, so reaching the left leg up and back, bending the knee, opening the hip. Stay here for a couple of breaths, drawing the left shoulder down, reaching up with your knee. Inhale here. Exhale, step the left foot forward. I'm going to turn to the other side. Bring the right heel down. And inhale to come all the way up. Second warrior. Radiating through the fingertips, opening the knee to the left so that you can see your big toe. And noticing, how are you breathing? How is your body responding? What is the inner dialogue? So we come with curiosity. Turn the left palm up and inhale to reverse. Reach up and reach back. Exhale, circle that left arm down, either elbow to knee, right arm up and over the ear. Keep flowing. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left elbow inside or on the knee, right arm up and over. One more. Breathing. And breathe out. Parshva Konasana. Hold and breathe. Keep turning the chest up. Pressing from the knife edge of your right foot and lengthening towards your right fingertips. Now let's come back up. Second warrior and extend your left leg. Trikonasana, reach forward. And let that left arm hang as you turn the chest up. Keep pressing down through the feet. Feeling the side of your body opening, and it's really important that we hold the asanas to really notice what happens and also to breathe and to receive the benefits. Each one has so many benefits for the different systems of the body. Let's move into Ardha Chandrasana. Bend your left leg. Bring the left hand into the left upper corner of your mat or outside the mat, And shift the weight towards your left foot as you reach the right leg up. Reaching the right fingertips up. Keep your breath going. You can catch your right foot from behind and open. And slowly, let's release. Step the right foot all the way back and again transition into Prasarita Padottanasana. This time you can interlace the hands back behind you and fall forwards with the hands interlaced. And let each exhale draw your hands closer to the earth. Let gravity have you. And slowly bring the hands all the way back towards your sacrum and on the ground. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat again. And this time, we're going to transition into side plank again, optional. Plant the right palm down, either into this supported version, or this time take it back behind you and open into wild thing. Find that back bend here, the back bend quality. Freedom through the chest, breathe in. Breathe out as you bring the left hand onto the ground. Let's take it through a vinyasa. Inhale in plank. Exhale either chaturanga or all the way to the earth. Inhale into Abdo or Cobra, shoulders back. And exhale, come to child's pose this time. Take a moment to rest. Really feeling and reflecting, how is the practice impacting my physical body? And what about the mental body? What are the thoughts? What do I notice? And what about the breath body? How is the breath being affected? Let's from here come into a kneeling position. And we're going to come into Ustrasana, camel pose. So come up onto your knees. Bring the hands behind you onto the sacrum. And as you inhale, lift the crown of the head up. Either staying here, or you can bring one hand behind your head to let the neck be supported. Or you can bring the hands onto your heels. So choose whatever feels best in your body. And if your hands are on the heels, you can bring one of them behind the neck. Making sure you're not feeling any pinching in the lower back. Keep pushing forward with your hip bones. Wonderful, and gather through the core, rise back up, inhale. Exhale, sit back towards your heels. Close your eyes, rest the hands onto your thighs and take a moment to breathe. Maybe you want to exhale with a sigh. And let's slowly come into a pigeon pose. So bring the hands forward and bring the right knee outside the right wrist. Slide your left knee back. Inhale to open the chest. The right shin is in a 45-degree angle. And exhale, come forward and down. And if this variation of pigeon pose is not serving you, you can always come into the seated variation, which is this one where you cross the right leg over the left knee and you bend your left knee, but keep the toes activated here. And so let's take a moment here to allow gravity to do the work. Allow gravity to have you. Particularly soften, relax the jaw, unclench your jaw. Let the stretch be nourishing not only for your musculoskeletal system, but all the other systems, as with each stretch we peel off layers of anxiety and stress and tension. Couple more breaths here. And let's slowly push the floor to begin to rise. And bring that left leg forward for Janu Shirsasana. So the right foot will be inside the left inner thigh. Inhale as you square to fold over your left leg, reaching for the toes or the ankle, whatever you can reach. And do not worry if your left leg is bent. We don't mind that. There's always a benefit that you receive, even if you feel you are going nowhere with certain asanas, with certain movements. For many of us, the hamstrings can feel really tight. But that's okay. You can always surpass the hamstrings by bending slightly your knees. Two more breaths here. And let's slowly lift the chest, look forward. And we're going to come into pigeon pose on the other side. So you can either transition through downward dog or bring that right leg back and find pigeon pose like this. Inhaling, sliding the right knee back, opening the chest. Exhaling, folding in. Super mindful of your knees. We don't want any pinching sensations. Let the breath flow inside the whole body, the whole shape. Softening the eyes. And slowly with your next inhale, let's begin to rise back up. Open the chest and bring the weight towards your left so that you swing that right leg forward. Left foot inside the right inner thigh. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold forwards. Janu Shirsasana, we keep squaring the hips forward. And this is more easy if we press the foot into the inner thigh. Notice what happens. Last 2 breaths here. And let's slowly rise up. Inhale to open the chest. And exhale to come up. Plant your feet down. And let's roll onto our backs. Inhale as you reach the arms forward. Exhale, navel to spine. Rolling down 1 vertebra at a time. And once you come all the way down, plant your feet down, heels underneath the knees, and lift your pelvis up. Interlace the hands underneath you and scoop the shoulders underneath the chest for bridge pose or Setubada Sarvagasana. Keep pressing the floor down and keep lifting the pelvis up. Now, with your next exhale, release your hands and come all the way back down. And take a moment, 1 hand onto the heart, 1 hand onto the belly. Breathe into your belly. And we're gonna come through 1 more round. If you feel like going into the full wheel, the Urdhva Dhanurasana, go ahead. Otherwise, come into 1 more round of bridge or even supported bridge. You can bring a block underneath your sacrum. If you want to join me in Urdhva Dhanurasana, again, lift the pelvis up. And this time, bring the hands above the shoulders, hug the elbows deep, and push to rise up into wheel. Holding for as long as it feels interesting and enjoyable to you. And slowly coming back down. And take a moment as you land to really notice how you feel the energy that is flowing within. Let's take a happy baby pose. Catch the outer edges of your feet and sway a little bit from side to side. And allow the heaviness of your arms to pull the feet, the legs downwards to feel that stretch into the inner and outer thighs. And slowly release. Bring the feet together, knees apart in Supta Baddha Konasana. Just take a moment here. And as you're ready, extend your legs down and forward. Spread the legs, spread the arms to come to Shavasana. Final relaxation. Let your whole back body really surrender down to the ground. whole body. Softening through all the layers. Softening the jaw. Really becoming aware of the flow of energy, the free flow of energy inside your body. As we have nourished all the different systems with conscious breath and conscious movement. And slowly start deepening your breath and add some soft movements into your fingers and your toes. And reach the arms up and over the head and take a nice long stretch. And slowly come into your left side body. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. If you're at home, if you have the space, you are at home, but if you have the space in your day. Otherwise, join me in a seated position. Take your time to get there. And join the palms together in front of the chest. And in your seated position, just take a moment to notice how you feel. How has the practice impacted your mood, the inner atmosphere, the way you relate to your body, the way you feel in your body. Let's chant Anom together. If you want to join me, inhale, reach the arms up. Going the head in towards the heart.